Hey folks, welcome back to episode 30 of the Quarantine Cast here on Beyond the Brick. I'm Joshua Hanlon, and I've got Brian Saviano with me as always. Producer John is actually busy voting right now, and his polling place is very busy, so he was not able to make it back in time. He'll join us later on, but no fancy intro today, so we're just gonna have the two boxes here. Just building and chatting today. You know, today's a crazy day in the world. Lots of stuff going on. So we just thought we'd bring you a little Lego content for you to enjoy during your day.
Can I do like the sounds of the intro just so it feels a little more normal?
Feel free to.
Bum 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 banana bum bum bam banana bum bada bum bum bada bum bum banana bada. There we go. All right, now we started. We're good.
Perfect.
Now we're good. Okay, cool.
Thanks to everyone joining us in chat today. It's great to have you with us. We appreciate you joining as always. Got Milan, Stud Sidious, got some Facebook viewers. See if anybody we connected up with Twitch now, so we'll see if we get anybody over there. I believe we have 3 followers right now.
Ooh, cool. Excellent. Twitch.tv/Beyond the Brick. And in case anybody's curious, because Kevin in the chat is like, oh, did Brian get into a fight? Well, if you tuned into my live stream last night, you would know, Kevin, that I have a fake story and I have a real story. Which story do you want, Joshua?
The fake story, definitely.
The fake story is that I was too busy devouring the corpses of my enemies and accidentally burned my lip on devouring my enemies in battle on Sunday night. So that's what this is from.
Wow, that is an amazing story. I don't want to know the truth.
That's why Kirk isn't here.
Okay, let's just say Kirk won't be making any more appearances on the stream.
Kirk's dead. What's not dead is the support from Esh Daddy, LME Toys, building your mind one brick at a time. Thank you, Esh Daddy, for being here and contributing. Happy Tuesday to you, sir.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, this has been a crazy day for me. My house, I was telling Brian just briefly before we started, my house that I bought recently finally closed. And the people left actually like early this morning. So had to be over there this morning to check out some stuff and then have to do some work later today to get all the utilities connected up and everything. So lots going on. And that doesn't even take into account what's happening in today in the United States, at least for all our international viewers. I know it's not quite as big a deal.
Yeah, well, it's a big deal. No, it's a big deal for all parties involved, and I don't think we'll get, we won't like get on our pedestal and debate, finances and live, whatever here on the Quarantine Cast, because I don't think either of us are quite too qualified, especially not me, the guy who has Lego in his back. Actually, both of us have Lego in our background.
Very true.
Today is Election Day of the United States of America. It is the constitutional privilege, right, that every American has. And if you are able to vote, and please do, that is a thing that happens. I already did my vote via mail, and it has been counted. So I am all in the clear. But if you're in the state of Massachusetts, at least, you have to sign up beforehand. A lot of places you can sign up today. So if you haven't voted and you are able to, please do. And I know I'm not live streaming tomorrow. And tonight, I will be getting a 5-layer chocolate cake from Cheesecake Factory and watching the results pour in. So we'll see what happens.
That sounds like the way to do it there.
Mm-hmm. That's how I did it 4 years ago, too, with one of my friends. We sat in a Wegmans and got a slice of the 5-layer chocolate cake each, and we just watched the TV and just watch what happens.
I've been doing something wrong on election nights, apparently. I need to switch things up.
Yeah, some people have a lot of vacation juice. Some people, don't look at it. But you know what? I think chocolate cake is a good way to go about it.
Kevin says he's going ice cream. That's his...
That's a good one. No, you got to have something to take the edge off. Whatever that is, something. No matter where you fall on a political spectrum, it's just a lot going on.
That's right. You got to have let off steam. Some comfort foods. Now, speaking of which, Andreas sent me an email right before we started. The subject line was good stuff, and then it was a photo of him holding a box of Ben & Jerry's cookie and brownie ice cream.
There we go. Love it. In an email?
Yes. He doesn't trust a lot of forms of communication. So he does like everything over email.
But he has a blog, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
But he has a Twitter and a Facebook.
I don't. It's Andreas. You know, you can't. Doesn't always make sense.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Andres has good taste. It's all good.
That's right.
It is
Dale
all...
says I should submit to be a part of Lego Masters USA. That would not go well. You don't want to see me try to build anything, honestly.
No. So that's actually a thing, I guess, to talk about. So, you know, a lot of these people, a lot of these influencers are getting a lot of notifications about Lego Masters potentially auditioning and whatnot. I have not received such claim because I can't build for the life of me either. But if Lego Masters United States of America wants two incredibly charming young men as a team together, me and Brick and Nick, don't forget about Joshua. No. Me and Brick and Nick together, we can get it done. Get it done. Job done. He can do all the building. I can do all the talking.
No, that's true. Actually, you would have ideas and talk, and he would build.
Yep. Exactly.
There you go. You two together would be so entertaining.
and you know what? The traumatic backstory, it's there. The creative talent is there. The energy is there. It's literally. I'm not kidding. Everyone has a traumatic backstory, or they have some like deep, meaningful thing to them. Like Lego was there since I was 3 years old when I was born in an ice cavern in Alaska. And it's like, all right, cool. You know, like I got it. We got it, you know? So look, Joshua doesn't have as much of a traumatic back. He's got a house now. He's got a fiance. He's fine.
It's all very boring for me. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear my backstory.
Right. It's very expected, run of the mill, safe and secure, but you know, but the trauma, you know, this is what the American people need. Okay. So
it just doesn't sound as good when I'm like, my parents were too supportive of my YouTube career.
Yes, right. Exactly. But you know, when I talk about how in 2009 I was secretly recording Pokemon Diamond videos while my mom was out of the house so she wouldn't find out, and that's a little more scandalous.
There you go. Yes.
So you know what? Hey, Fox, listen, I'll drop like 25 pounds. You get me and Nick on a flight to California. We're good. We got it. All right. Just saying. Milan in the chat. Go talk to be my representative. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
I would like to be a guest judge for 1 week. That'd be super fun. I want to show up in the yellow and red BTB suit and be a guest judge for one of the weeks. That's my goal. I shouldn't be on the show.
Exactly. And yeah, speaking of, hey, Nick is in the chat right here. I'm telling you, what is this discussion? Oh yeah, you and me are going to be on Lego Masters applying as a team. You're going to be doing all the creative building. I'm going to do all the talking. I'll provide the traumatic backstory, and we're going to win.
There you go. I think you'd get far.
Solid. At least past the first week, which is all you can ask for.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
that's after that.
Give enough time for people to start to like you, and you know that's all you need.
Yes, and then after I'm done on Lego Masters, I use my social media platforms to further launch my internet superstardom and get all the e-clout from Lego Masters. It worked for Boone. He's doing great.
That's a beautiful term.
Right. It's just saying. Oh, Nick doesn't want to do it. No. You're gonna do it. No, we'll talk about it when you're in the call. We'll talk about it.
Flickbricks has your whole story for you.
Brian be like, I grew up in the filthy streets of Boston, and I'm broke because I spent all my money and sold all my Lego to get a trashy computer. I have a very nice computer. Thank you very much. Okay, I have savings. It's at least $5, so chill. I want an actual builder as my partner.
Well, picky much, Nick? Okay, you want someone who can actually build as your partner?
hey, look, I built this. This is a Lego set. All right.
Look at that doorway.
Look at that doorway. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, but there's some play features in here. Don't get it twisted, Nick. Wait, there's a back portion.
I mean, that's just as good as that tower that Mark and Boone built in the final episode.
Yeah, you're telling me? You're telling me? I can work. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, what's that package you've got there?
I don't know. So I don't know if this pertains to Lego at all. I'm just gonna open it. But what I did receive in the mail, I ended up buying this. I don't know if I'm gonna build it, but the Black Widow San Diego would have been San Diego Comic-Con set. Yeah, so it was like $40 on Amazon, and I don't know if I'm gonna like take it out of the box and build it because the build is kind of whatever. It's just like an ATV, but I got it for the figures, so I made an impulse buy. But yeah, So we'll see.
Not the first time you've done that.
No, not at all. I don't know what this is. It could not be anything Lego. Let me see.
Oh no. Brian, you order some sketchy things in the mail. Be careful.
Oh, it's peanuts. Packing peanuts. No, kidding. I would have eaten one for a comedic effect, but no.
Well, Brian does that. Shout out to Jenny. You guys are the best. $2.99 super chat. Thanks for joining us, Jenny. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Oh, you know what this? Hold on. Give me a second here. Give me a second.
Joseph Sawada is back with us.
Hello, Joe.
That set snatched my proverbial wig.
The what? That's the proverbial wig? What? What are you talking about? This? It's whatever. Just toss it on the ground. It's fine. So these are actually some parts to this newly released kit that I have available on my Etsy shop that I have teased before, but this is available. This is called Build a Bob, and it's available on shop.etsy.com. I don't know. My Etsy shop. It's available there. So some parts for that. I didn't know what it was, actually, for real. So not exciting at all. Whoops.
Sorry. You know,
yeah, okay.
I'm still on Barracuda Bay here, and I feel like this set's going to take me to like the 24-hour live stream to finish.
At this rate, probably, yes.
No, Joseph, you're using the right word. I just don't think we understand what you're saying.
No,
like,
we never understand.
Means in the context of the set. But no, all your words were correct.
These look like cheese doodles.
Yeah.
These peanuts. Not that I'm going to eat them, but you know.
At least not at this point. Give it a little bit of time.
No, maybe at like 12:30 tonight, maybe. We'll see. Everyone is loving that Black Widow set. Are they? Because the set itself is kind of whatever. Like the build, it's the figures. I don't know. I get all the Lego Marvel movie minifigures, so that's one of the few things I'm still like on about that I haven't missed. So,
have you tried to collect every single figure from the movies?
Yeah, I'm only missing. There was a Captain Marvel set that came out last year for the common exclusive. I didn't get that one because it was like $200 on eBay.
Oh yeah, we had those and we sold them. Sorry, if I'd known you back then, I would have hooked you up.
Mr. Hinkle Draws in the chat says, I'm here for Joseph Zawada commentary alone. Please send this to Joseph in the most convoluted way possible. Thanks. Hey, Kevin. You know, you could have just asked for his PayPal directly, but instead that's going right to my lunch fund. Thank you very much, Kevin.
That money is never going to make it near Joseph. Sorry.
No. But thank you. Oh, I guess Vision's still alive, even though I ate him. Cool. Hello, Vision.
He's very upset that John and I got rid of our copies of the Comic-Con exclusive.
You know, that's okay, man. It's okay.
They were very nice last year when I hosted the panel and gave us each one of all of them. That was very generous of them.
Yeah, it's very generous of them. That's great. No, it's awesome. It's great. It's great. Brickhead no, it's fine. Brickhead family, hello, sir. Hello, fam. Opinion on the Diagonal Alley set? Well, that's actually what I'm going to be building on the 24-hour live stream. Do we have any more information on that? Well, no, actually not right now, Joshua, but in a little while.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
in a little while. But yes, Brian will be building that, so you can look forward to that. Another super chat.
From Lego Overlord, is the Taj Mahal worth it?
The Taj Mahal is not worth it as a build. As a build, it's horrendous, and you're building the same thing over and over again. There's a ton of 1x1 pieces. It was not enjoyable as a build. As a display piece, it is definitely worth it because it's one of the coolest looking displayed sets that I've ever seen from Lego. So it depends on what you're looking for in your Lego building experience. If you're all about the build, then don't do it. But if you just have like a cool spot to display it and you're like, that would look really cool, and I've just, I'm a big fan of the Taj Mahal or something, then it's worth it. That's my review.
Because it's all one color, it's just like, ugh, to me.
It's not so much the color to me, it's just the repetitiveness. It's just 4 times of the same thing. with like there's a bunch of trans clear 1x1 pieces that you're stacking. It just kills your fingers.
Yeah. Solid Brick Studios in the chat says, Brian, what are you building today? Building up my self-esteem, David. Just for a
That's
better
a weekly
future.
process.
Yeah, that might take half the 24-hour stream at this rate. No, but today, so the sets that I've built over the past 3 weeks, I haven't like applied the stickers to or like finished. So I finished the astronomy tower off camera, and so I have the other half of this classroom. I also have the burrow. I have this pirate ship behind me, and I also still have that elf workshop. If Mr. Chris McVeigh is going to make his presence around
I
here.
have messaged Chris and I haven't heard back yet, so we'll see. We might just have to do something on our own with that. But yeah, I've got a number of really cool holiday related sets that I'm itching to do something with. So there's some neat stuff. We got to do a holiday themed stream at some point.
Yeah, before the 24-hour live stream, probably, right?
Yeah, or maybe I had thought the 24-hour live stream would be the last one for the year, but maybe we'll do one more holiday themed one afterwards.
Cool. Now, if we do that, you have to deck out yourself with like the ugly Christmas sweater that all the O'Hanlons wear.
We've never been a Christmas sweater people, so
There's
I don't
no
even know
way.
if I own one. Sorry,
There's
that's
no
just
way.
not.
Joshua, there's 7,000 of you. How have you not been in one giant family photo together wearing the same sweater?
I know, you would think we would, but my parents just weren't into that kind of thing. It's a shame, I guess.
If you, after a certain point, if you have a certain amount of kids, you're obligated to take the cheesy Christmas sweater photo once, at least. But here you are posing in front of Machu Picchu. Oh, here we are. Where's the ugly sweater photo?
Someday, Brian, you've given me a lot of good ideas on these streams, so I've been filing them away. Yep. I just got to act on them.
I hope they're filed in the correct departments instead of the garbage. That's all I have to say.
Oh, man. I'm never going to finish this Barracuda Bay build at this rate.
Noah in the chat with the $5 super chat. A lot of super chats say thank you, everybody, today.
Yes, thank you.
How could you eat Vision, Brian? He didn't ask to reside in your stomach. And I guess you ate his computer, too, because he's still in the chat somehow. Vision Bricks, he says he's like 6'2". He's actually a lot shorter than you might think. Easily digestible, bones and all. So he actually
for someone of Brian's skill.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't build up this physique by eating, diminutive things in my life, people or otherwise. So eating Vision as a whole was fine. It was totally fine.
Eating Vision. Oh, I think this is the first time cannibalism has been brought up on the stream. I'm so far behind on Brian's gift cards for everyone giving super chats. I've got to do that. Sometime I'm gonna sit down and just send you like a whole bunch of gift cards, Brian. So you're gonna get overwhelmed. I can't hear you. What happened? Did I do something? Did you do something? Are we being hacked? I can't hear you. Oh, there. Now I can.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You banged the table and it came back.
What? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. There must have been a cord loose or something.
I had so many issues last night on my live stream where the audio just cut out. So I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Vision, yep. Vision says Streamlabs glitch.
Wait, really? No.
I don't know. That's what he said. He said that's happened before.
Streamlabs glitch. Well, yeah, so that happened last night. But it was doing that thing again. Oh man, jeez. But at least you can hear me now, right?
Yep, you're good. You're perfect now.
All right, I'm not gonna hit the table. I'm not gonna do anything. Brickman says, I build the family portraits of actual people as I build Mark and Boone. You can find the mosaic on my Instagram. Oh, that's cool. Very cool, Brickman.
I have to check it out. But what I was saying is that you're going to get a whole bunch of gift cards at once because I've not been good about keeping up and I've fallen behind.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm still working on the Chick-fil-A gift card. So I bet I need to get new like XLR cables. That's probably what it is.
But yeah, thank you to everyone super chatting. We appreciate that. All the support of the stream is always appreciated.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna finish up this build here. I'm gonna do the classroom. See how that goes.
There you go. I'm starting the end of the one of the holes of the ship here. Let's see. There we go.
Kevin says his super chat is only for Joseph Zawada. Well, whoops.
Whoops.
I did check the cord from last night, Lindsay. So I looked on my end and I saw the audio levels be fine. And I was like, okay, cool. And then when I switched it over to here, I don't know what I changed, but I don't know. So
Vision is too busy to physically join, of course.
Yeah, he's globetrotting right now. He's over in Quebec. No, that's a lie. I don't know where he is.
I was like, whoa, is he actually in Quebec? What is he doing there?
He's probably somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but he's somewhere.
Such a random place for him to be.
But I wouldn't put it past him, you know? That's Vision. That's what he does.
He's got some French family up there.
Yeah. You know? Okay. Had to move the screen closer to me so I can see my eyes are going here. But not my eyes are going, but how's the engagement going? It's going pretty good. You know, everybody in the chat here is working out pretty well, and having high engagement in these live streams is pretty good overall. And I started reading that comment assuming that's what you were talking about until I realized when I started that sentence that you were talking about Joshua, and then I just kept rolling with it. So Joshua, how's your engagement going?
Fantastic. So as I mentioned earlier, bought a new house and just closed on it. The people left this morning, so I was in there with my fiance Lauren this morning. We were checking it out, just kind of like measuring rooms and figuring stuff out for what we want to do in there. It's the first time we've seen it completely empty, which is super exciting. So you really can like imagine, you know, what we can do with the space and how we want to decorate and what we'll have in there and everything. So I'm very excited for it. It's going great. Thank you for checking in, everyone. I'm gonna have a nice office with fancy bookshelves to display all of my history books, and then some nice shelves for my favorite Lego architecture sets.
You're such an adult. I'm gonna display my architecture on the shelves.
The architecture sets go great with the history books.
What's it like to be so professional?
I don't know. I don't feel like it most of the time. I feel like it just kind of... Sometimes I wander into it.
I actually, you know, I have made a to-do list in my phone for the first time in a while. So I'm like, now trying to actually get my life together. Which I normally don't do, but, you know.
While you're looking up your to-do list, here's Nick.
Oh, there's Nick.
Everyone.
Hello.
All right, so let's work on this audition tape.
Wow, nice to see you too, Brian. Thanks for having me on today.
No time for chit chat, Nick.
No time for chit chat. Getting right into it. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Oh man, I love it. What's going on? I've talked to you, not that much because we both been very busy, I guess. But how are you?
We have indeed.
Yeah.
Earlier, Joseph Zawada said he almost made a joke, but he held himself back for the sake of the channel's CPM. You're welcome. We appreciate that, Joseph.
I actually had a costume contest in Animal Crossing that people in my chat could show up in, and Joseph Zawada showed up as Slave Leia. In Animal Crossing. He pulled it off, and he lost, but he pulled it off.
Sarah in the chat commenting on Facebook says, I get the feeling they don't see the Facebook chatting. No, we do. So we, at least I can see all of the comments from all the different platforms in one spot here. So if you have thoughts, questions, comments, feel free. It's just like the vast majority of the people who comment are on YouTube. So that's most of what we see. But the Facebook stuff comes through as well.
So what am I here for again?
What?
What is Nick in here for again, Brian?
Oh yeah, we gotta. So I already know my traumatic backstory, but we gotta come up with like a coherent way of making this team work, because so I don't have good building ability, right? So I'm trying to mooch off of you.
I'm fully aware of this.
What?
Nothing.
So I don't have any building ability. So I need to just leech off of you as much as I can and provide. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have insightful and funny commentary, because you do. You know, Nick, you're a funny guy. You know, you're a charismatic guy. You bring a good energy. Good.
Look, Brian, you don't have to be nice about it. I'm not on your level when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I totally.
I never said that you were. I'm just saying ground rules. So I understand that, but you know, it's important that we establish what the plan is for when we, as a unit, present to Fox, you know. So we got to figure it out. Is all I'm saying.
I got you.
Yeah. Do you have a traumatic past we can tap into, or no?
No, absolutely not.
All right,
that was my problem. Brian said I'm too boring, so I'm out.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just a crazy Lego obsessed person. That's all.
Who is incredibly talented at what he does. So you are more than qualified if you were to be asked or whatever, or be involved. So here's hoping that ends up happening. But there's a lot of people that do get asked and interviewed and whatnot. I, all joking aside, have not and will not, because I don't have any building ability. So that's what they're looking for more so than anything else. So
Mark and
should
Boone
be the
didn't have a
presenter,
dramatic backstory.
wait, what?
Mark and Boone didn't have a dramatic backstory.
Yeah, but they're the building bearded bros. It's branding. It's marketing there.
So that's what they have
So,
instead of.
come on, I'm sure we could have a shtick, Brian.
Yeah, we're the best. Hello? That's it.
That's it, huh? Wow, that sounds like it'll sell big time.
Yeah, it will. Are you kidding me? Of course.
Come on, chat. Come up with something for us, huh? Green hair. Honestly, if Brian dyed his hair.
I could do it. I did blue last year.
That's right. We could. The rainbow builders. I don't know. What could we go with there?
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Whatever is marketable enough to get me on the show, and whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Brickman was wondering, have you Beyond the Brick? Have you ever tried building a working vending machine using Mindstorm's parts? I have not, but I've definitely seen stuff very similar to that. A lot of people have made mechanical builds that actually operate vending machines, all different stuff related to food that can like give out food and stuff. So lots of cool builds out there if you search around. We've featured a number of them on the channel as well. Jeff has some ideas in the chat, though I don't really understand what he's talking about, but that's pretty normal for me and Jeff.
Brian and Nick could present as Amos and Andy, a fat guy and a little guy. Love you too, Jeff. No, it's fine. I know I'm plump. We can. All right. I told Fox I would drop 50 pounds. 20, 25, 10. I don't know. Some amount of weight. Just enough to take the flubber out of here, you know? See Andrew Ampharos in the chat. Nick and Brian, the best. I think it sells itself, but you know.
I'm also still trying to understand Kevin's comment from earlier, but
I don't know what I don't acknowledge anything he says. What did he say?
Yeah, it's probably a better idea. We're gonna go that way from now on.
Man, I appreciate the subliminal messaging of red, white, and blue hoodie today with a Canadian wearing purple. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because Nick, it's election day today. Did you know that in the US?
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but like who's wearing the red, white, and blue hoodie?
No, so blue, red, purple. So it's like, you know, if you were going political party, Republican, Democrat, mixed.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes
Get
sense.
it? No, even though that's not, I don't think that's the color for independent. I don't think so.
What is the color for independent? That's a good question.
Well, I know there's Green Party, but I don't think independent is purple.
Huh.
Not that we're affiliating Nick with any political party of any kind. None of us, actually.
I mean, I'm Canadian, so just don't bother.
He doesn't have a horse in the race. So
Maybe Nick should team up with Jang. I should hit up Jang and see if he's down. Why not?
whoever Nick teams up with, it's going to be a good show no matter what. So
I love how we just assume I'm going to be on there. As the Canadian, for the record.
I don't know. Hey, 2020 has no bounds, so they can bend the rules to allow a Canadian on, whatever.
Good point. It's a good point.
Well, Brian and I aren't going to make it on there, so
Oh, we are right. I think that would kind of be collusion if like somebody from Beyond the Brick was on Lego Masters like 2 seasons in a row and then the third. If that's a little.
That's a good point. Maybe I should stay away from here. If I want to
you might, but you're already here.
It's too late.
I've sabotaged my own chances.
Right.
Look, all I know is Nick shouldn't team up with Brian.
No, in all seriousness, I wholeheartedly agree. If I had any building capabilities at all to think then I would push it a little more, but no.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, Brian. I am very confident you would quickly adapt to for the purposes of the show.
I might, but I feel like for that type of show, they want people who are like, here, Tricky Bricks, we built 7 billion things that are 20 feet tall. It's like, whoa, okay,
But if you look at some of the history of some of the people on the show, there was a lot of builders, and some of them who got very far in the show had not had a lot of building experience, right? So yeah. I think you'd be surprised at how much you can learn along the way.
Fair enough. So we'll see. Not that I could probably say anything if I did end up being involved down the line or something, but that would be a little crazy. But we'll see.
Well, you've already got a one-up on everyone else because Joseph Sawada is booked as the host because Will Arnett is out of a job, he says.
That's amazing. No, if Joe were the host, I would be so mad if I weren't involved.
Wait, what's
an amazing host.
What's this about? What's Will Arnett?
No, we were joking that Will Arnett is out of a job and Joseph Zawada replaced him.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. He might. But.
Nick was panicking, thinking that there was going to be.
I was like, going downhill.
They let Justin get involved.
I can be Brian's ghost builder, Nick. Oh my gosh, stud. I'll stand behind Brian with my arms under his.
What's going on, everybody? And then just doing this.
Brian, what are you building right now, by the way?
I'm building the most complex Lego set I built all year. This $20 Harry Potter Room of Requirement.
Cute.
So, yep. I've had 3 builds I haven't finished throughout the past 3 weeks, so I'm finishing all of them today, and then maybe starting on the Burrow. I don't know.
I'm on week 3 of Barracuda Bay. It's not going very quickly.
No, don't worry, Josh. I knew you were already crawling along with that one, so I didn't bother saying anything. Oops.
So on twitch.tv/Brick and Nick, what have you been cooking up in the kitchen? Anything good recently?
Last night I built Ampharos.
I wonder who that was for.
Yeah, right. I wonder who that was for.
You built what is it?
It's a
Ampharos.
Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon.
Oh, it looks like Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us.
Sure. We can go with that. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Wow, Brian, rude.
Joshua's not a nerd. He doesn't know. It's fine.
Sorry, I don't know anything about Pokemon yet. Yeah. It's true.
Even though he says it.
The build looks good. I mean, it looks like a decent build.
Thank you.
I can confirm it's a well-built model as well as accurate to what it's supposed to be.
Thank you, Brian.
Was that a build viewer request or was it a custom dedicated stream?
So that was what we call a special viewer build request. I'm supposed to do it on the first Monday of every month, where I basically, instead of doing a bunch of small builds for a bunch of different people, I do one build using my whole collection for one person. So yeah.
Cool. Very.
That's how a lot of different builds come about. Bob Ross came about because of that. All the corgis are special viewer build requests. Deadpool in the past, my logo. Lots of different things have come up about that.
Totally. And you working
I
on
don't know
anything
what Joe's
special?
talking about here, but sure, I'll go with that.
Yeah, that's the most basic, boring bird from the first generation of Pokemon. So yeah,
Literally didn't look like a Pokemon. It was just a bird.
yeah.
It's just that's why it'd be my favorite, because I could understand what it is.
Hello, everyone. Joshua Hanlon here with my Pidgey, and I'm going to conquer the Pokemon League. Wiped out in one shot. There he goes.
The headlines write it themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You building anything special right now, Nick? Or are you organizing?
I'm sorting.
Cool.
Sorting some Lego bricks, cleaning up after yesterday's build. I've still got the Lego Super Mario stuff in progress, but
Yeah, that's been a little while. How far are you along with that?
I need to get my hands on more bricks. So
Yeah.
Um,
Do you need to buy the
sit on
special? I'm sorry, you need to buy like the special plates or whatnot for the build, or
I actually just need more black, like 1x bricks, like 1x2s and 1x4s and 1x8s.
because I know you can buy these special rounded plates on bricks and pieces if people wanted to.
No, I'm all good on those. I mean, I have like the full length done. It's the underground area that I need to conquer. So
Gotcha.
yeah. Mm-mm. Good and well deserved break. Yeah, I had a lot of frustrations with that build. It's been a challenging one to say the least.
Did you do any special Halloween streams, Nick?
What's that?
Did you do any special Halloween streams? Like
Nothing crazy. Like I dedicated like 2 or 3 viewer build request streams to Halloween. So I still have some of those builds around. We had done a happy pumpkin.
Oh,
Or a happy jack-o'-lantern.
there you go.
A zombie Pikachu.
That's awesome.
And a hand coming out of a grave.
Very cool.
Yeah, so these are our normal viewer build requests. I use a very limited set of pieces to do these up. And these are all things that folks suggested in the chat of the streams. So definitely very, very fun kind of bringing things to life that people request in the moment.
For anyone watching right now who hasn't seen your streams, where can they check that stuff out?
Twitch.tv/BrickInNick, folks. That's where you can find all of that. I normally do viewer build requests every Monday and Wednesday. Monday evenings and Wednesday mornings Eastern time.
It's very cool if people haven't seen Nick's streams before to see like the building process, because you don't normally get to see a builder, as the build comes together. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely check his stuff out.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
So now Joseph Zawada says in the chat, now it's Christmas time. This raises a interesting question for each of you, I guess. When does the Christmas season officially start for you with decorations?
Whenever your heart desires, as far as
I'm saying for you personally.
That's a cop out, Nick. You got.
I think December. I think December is like when I'm like happy to be like, yeah, let's get the tree out, or let's get some Christmas lights out and change the light colors to green and red or something.
For me, so the tree usually goes up like right after Thanksgiving, like weekend after Thanksgiving. So actually, my family a lot of times will put it up while I'm doing the 24-hour live stream. I'll come down and they'll have the tree set up a lot of the time. But like when I feel like it's the Christmas season is kind of like any time now in the next couple weeks, once it starts getting cold out and it feels that way, that for me is when it kind of kicks into gear.
Sorry, someone in the chat asked to see this, so I'm just randomly showing it. Part keeps falling off. This is a very good demonstration. It's not the strongest build ever, but
Yeah, you actually just made a video talking all or showcasing it in depth.
Yeah,
right?
I did the full showcase of this thing. I've also released instructions for free for this, which you can download on my fancy new website, which is kind of cool.
Oh,
But there is also, of course, an awesome video here on Beyond the Brick that has been doing really awesomely well, that people seem to be very much enjoying, which has been really cool to see too.
that's always our goal. What's the new website?
Brickandnick.com.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, it's a very early version still, but I wanted to just have it done for a place to host the instructions, so it exists. Thanks, Avron.
That's something I got to do too at some point. I think that's going to be a 2021 project for me, figuring out a website.
Yeah, it's something I should have done a long time ago, but it's definitely nice now that I have it. It's like, oh yeah, I should have done this ages ago.
We have thrown around setting up a website for basically since day one of the podcast and deciding if it's worth it. And we've just always gotten to the point where we're like, we don't really have any like strong use for it. And we don't want to send people to different places. We'd rather just send them all to the YouTube channel to see all the content there. So that's why we've never pursued it any further.
Yeah. The only like the thing that definitely pushed me there was having somewhere to host the instruction downloads.
Oh, right.
Linking people to a Google Drive doesn't feel super clean.
Right.
It's not really a nice thing to be able to do. So yeah, that's why.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Lots of kindness in the chat. Thank you, all of you. You guys are amazing.
I made it on to step 9. Got to mute myself to open some pieces.
There you go. My 2021 project was also my 18, 19, and 20 project too. Yeah, so that kind of raises an interesting point that I don't know if people like if we're thinking about conventions and whatnot for the future, but I feel like people have either made significantly more because they've been home more or have done significantly less. And I don't know if where people are going to fall on that for the future, you know?
I definitely have like a crazy queue of builds that like could be ready to go for a show. Like I definitely have more builds than I've ever would have had or display at a convention. And it kind of sucked that this year of all years was the year I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I really cranked out some stuff. Even before the pandemic.
What was that, Brian? You were saying basically like some people either were super productive or got less done than usual.
Yeah, especially in regard to Lego builds. Like it's either the mentality of I have more time to do a bunch of different builds, or I have nothing to strive for because there are no shows in sight. So I don't know where people have fallen, at least in the past 2 or 3 months, you know?
I'm hoping it's lots of people have been building so that when shows start back up, we'll have lots of great content to cover.
Yes.
That's my hope.
That's what, as Beyond the Brick. Yes. Yes. With no cons, it's made it much where we didn't mock build as much. Fair. I don't know what I want to build right now. So I got this rumor requirement done, and it connects to the astronomy tower. It's kind of tough to show.
That's cool.
Yeah, not showing it because I can't lift it. But like, yeah, no. But it connects a little bit. So I don't know what I'm going to do next. It's either going to be the burrow or the pirate ship, or I just sit here and look at the camera and try to say something and do the funny. I don't know which one I'm going to do.
I'm sure you could find something useful to say, Brian.
That's the greatest compliment I think I've received in the past 6 months.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My favorite model is actually now the Nintendo Switch. I think it's my all-time favorite build. It's too bad it can't go on ideas, but ooh, Facebook's ban.
Yeah, the timing on that was like impeccable when it was like the Nintendo partnership, and then you put the Switch on there, and it was like, oh, the exact, unfortunately, wrong movement.
Like literally 2 weeks earlier, and it would have been totally good.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wow.
what are you gonna do?
who knows if it would have been approved? It would have at least been able to go on the website.
It would have been able to gather votes. That would have been the important part.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I just got to figure out what my next big Lego ideas will be.
Got to get that 2021 off to a good start.
Indeed. Got to find something.
Wait, Brian, why are there 2 hedgewigs on the astronomy tower? Because one of the hedgewigs is from the Privet Drive set. So I had all of them on this table before, and then I just moved Privet Drive over there, along with Sesame Street and whatnot, which that has been a well-received review. So thank you, everyone who's watched that. And a lot of people seem to be getting their hands on it now and are enjoying it, as well as some guy over here who was initially a little apprehensive about this set, if I not mistaken.
You're talking about me, right?
Yeah, I'm talking exactly. Yes.
Are you talking about Diagon Alley?
No, Sesame Street.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm like brain farting right now.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, it did surprise and delight me. That's it for sure. Honestly, like I think the over like you had tripped me out with the over the door thing, and then it just didn't seem as bad. Remember, like we talked about how blank that wall seemed.
Yes.
And I was like, this looks like it's like this was like dooming the set for me in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I was like, if this is like how they managed to finish off this detail, like what's the rest of the set going to be like? But no, it had a lot of good stuff. It was well done.
Yeah. And seeing the 2 Technic pins on the side got me very excited for.
I think a lot of people are taking that and running with it for sure.
Oh, I am 100%. Like some people, I saw one comment that I think it's supposed to be not necessarily for a Sesame Street set, but like, why would those pins be there? Like these Harry Potter sets had pins in them. And when I saw the Great Hall when it first came out at Toy Fair a couple years ago, there were 2 Technic pins on the side of the Great Hall, and I'm like, oh, I know what that's for. And then lo and behold, here we go.
But like, has anyone found like, are there any other like, do those pins line up with like any sort of system Lego has ever put in place with any type of modular type set?
Not with the modulars, because all the modulars are placed on the exact.
Yeah, they have them on the bottom. No, they have the 2 on the bottom. This one.
So.
What about the creator, the 3-in-1 creator, like modular type sets? Do those have?
I don't know if those do. So these do match up with Sesame Street. However, if I were Lego building a system, then why wouldn't there be 2 Technic pins on the back portion of the main building? Why is it just on the side building there? And the side building is like half complete, Yeah, and there's also the Count missing, Grover, Snuffleupagus, Abby Cadabby, and others, So
yeah,
I bet it's to connect them to future 18 plus themes. Well, Butt Chop, I would agree with you. The only thing I would say against that would be that why would Sesame Street willingly want to connect with other non-Sesame Street things?
Yeah, that also doesn't make
the
license.
Yeah. They would be like, no. As much as you can combine Lego themes together, but not like they wouldn't be designed with that purpose. There's also half the street missing, so there's still room to do more. And yeah, you were actually mentioning earlier, Butt Chop, about a Mr. Game & Watch amiibo build out of Lego. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to show you something just like that.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I'm not much of a fan myself, so that wouldn't be something I would really attempt. But and actually, wasn't Sesame Street an 18 plus set?
I believe it was.
That was so weird to me. I'm like I get like to a degree. Sesame Street is obviously going to appeal to people who grew up with it, who would be more than 18 plus by now for the most part. Like it's still on, and obviously people are still watching it. But I'm like, wouldn't you not want to completely scare off like
everywhere
younger builders? I don't know.
So this is Mr. Game & Watch by Pino Creations on Instagram.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he does a lot of good stuff.
And he's the one who designed the Bricks O'Brien buildable figure. So this is a
there you go.
2.5D Mr. Game & Watch, just like the Amiibo pretty much. So this is the best one I've ever seen. So that's why I purchased this creation off of him. So very, very cool.
What is that guy from?
A game series / platform called Game & Watch. So this is supposed to be like a 2D figure. He moves like back and forth like this across screen. So he's supposed to be flat, but this is how it's pulled off. Like you can see all the plate details when you get super close up. You can kind of see it in the light right there. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Very cool. Would you guys want Lego Fraggle Rock or Lego Muppet Show? You're not getting Fraggle Rock. No way.
I don't even know what Fraggle Rock is.
It's another Jim Henson creation, sort of a show that was like Muppets, but nowhere near as popular.
Okay. That obviously explains why. If I didn't hear about it.
That was actually something low-key disappointing about my review. Is I said that the Sesame Street characters were Muppets, and some people were like, Brian, those aren't Muppets. They're on Sesame Street. They're all Muppets. Technically. They're from Jim Henson. Like, that's the species of the character. They're Muppets. But anyways.
Some people just aren't as enlightened as you, Brian. It's okay.
Yeah. Hey, it's fine. But I could see there being like Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, all that eventually. But it'll depend on how well Sesame Street in this one and probably the next set does. And Red Brick, I know I'm correct, but some people in the chat were in the comments were like, oh, actually, Brian, those are Sesame Street characters. So yeah. Let's see. Fraggle Rock was an HBO exclusive, so many are not familiar. True. True. Oh yeah, you mean that buildable Bricks O'Brien figure with the instructions you have to pay for? No, they're actually available on my Facebook page for free. And I also have them on Etsy and my Teespring shop at 45 cents and 25 cents respectively, because those two platforms, you have to list a price on them. You can't list them for free. And all the proceeds from all those instructions are going to Creations for Charity Flick. So why don't you take that comment and you salt something else with it, all right? Don't want to hear any of that. Kermit cameoed as a newscaster on Sesame Street often. There you go. Well, actually, in Sesame Street, they have he's not a newscaster, but what's his name? Like the host, the news host. I forget his name, but he's on the TV in there with the VCR. And instructions for Mr. Game & Watch, I don't know. I don't think he sells instructions for Game & Watch. But I bought the model.
That one shouldn't be too hard to reverse engineer because it is so 2D. But
he actually just did Pikmin. That's cool. I'll link his Instagram in the chat just so y'all can get a reference for everything.
Yeah.
He's basically gone through like all of the Smash characters. He's also made a Mario Kart, which is very, very cool. Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, lots of creations like that.
Yeah, the Mario Kart was really good too. I've seen some. I actually saw. I think Beyond the Brick. Did you guys share a video of a Mario Kart that you could like play?
Yes.
Yeah, like with the treadmill kind of thing.
What was the name of the channel? I'm trying to remember. We shared that on Instagram. I can look that up in a second here.
I don't remember. It was a really cool one too.
Let's see.
People have gotten very creative, and I think it just goes to show how good of a decision it was from Lego to go that route with the Lego Super Mario, because I don't think we would have seen near this level of creativity with them if they had just done plain minifig sets first. I still think that's going to come, but
Monster Bricks was the name of the channel that made that really cool Mario, like sort of playable Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Late. And just quickly, yes, I would be down for Lego Masters, but as a Canadian, I don't know what my odds are. So if anyone's watching, wants me on Lego Masters, I'm here. I'm happy, ready to build.
I already know
trained up for this.
Let's see if Brian, if there was one idea set, if there was a set you would really want to have it as an idea set, what would that be? So right now, in terms of what could be approved, would be Mini Bricks Avatar: The Last Airbender. That would be the one I'd advocate for. But before that, it would have been probably the Hyrule Castle, but that would have been a Nintendo themed set instead of ideas. But yeah.
I think actually I was recently looking at it for my Nintendo Switch video, and it now says Nintendo gaming / consoles is not permitted on ideas.
Ooh.
So you can still technically get away with typing Nintendo, but to me that really indicates like I don't think anything even remotely affiliated with Nintendo will be allowed anymore to be submitted. So,
which for me as a Nintendo fan technically is a good thing, considering they have the license and official sets and custom molded minifigures, etc.
Agreed.
And thank you, Butchop, for following Pino. He does amazing work. His work is incredible. So, yeah, that's why I had him make this and do the instructions and all that. So he did awesome.
Let's see.
I've been meaning to ask Brian, who made your whole like intro animation with your character like running around and all that stuff? That is super cool, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that to you before, but that looks really cool.
That is the work of an artist named Hugo Junstrand. He also made my intro theme song. He's based, I believe, in Denmark. I think he's in Denmark. And he does beautiful animations. Take a little while to get to you, but they're very beautiful. And the theme song is awesome as well. So he's a composer, he's a animator, and yeah, he's very, very, very talented. And I love everything he's done for Bricks O'Brien related stuff. So he's very, very good.
Neat, yeah. How'd you first hear about his work or get in contact with him?
So I think I posted on Twitter randomly, like, hey, I'm looking for someone to do an animated intro or no, to do a theme song. I want an intro theme song for my videos. And then somebody on my timeline who edited a few videos for me said, hey, check out this guy. And then I heard his work and I'm like, beautiful, awesome. Let me email him. And then he was very communicative with the entire process of, back and forth and little changes here and there. And it definitely has like the a whimsical kind of Nintendo-esque feel, but more so a like late night show sort of intro theme vibe, which is exactly what I was going for. So I'm prepping myself to have a late night talk show with Brian Saviano and introducing, that.
No, it definitely has that vibe, but it feels really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And especially since he did the theme music as well as the intro, it works really well together. So yeah, it's awesome.
Good stuff.
Flick says, if I can't afford some Bricks O'Brien figure instructions, you really think I can afford a Lego grand piano? They're on Facebook for free. Flick, what do you mean, sir? Jeez. Let's see. I found a website that actually has free Lego instructions from 1950 to 2020. Yeah, it's called lego.com. Boom.
You don't have to dig far for that one.
No, you really don't. It's great. Is Brian going to become the Wendy Williams of Twitch? I can't wait. Dude, listen, whatever pays the bills, No, that would be cool. So I've been trying to think about like what I want to do with my life and like what my goals and aspirations are. And, playing video games like to completion kind of is not probably something I'm going to do until I'm 60. So I'm like, what do I want to do? So that's like a idea,
You could play video games until 60.
I could, but I feel like that wouldn't be good. But Chop, type your question again. I don't see it, unfortunately.
Do you do streams like this you do some like fireside chat type streams or something, right? On your Twitch, where you're just kind of like chatting and answering questions?
Yeah, so I do that late night on Fridays, which is basically geared more toward adults. Not that any of my other streams are geared toward any other audience in particular, but yeah, basically I'll talk about whatever is going on in my life or a topic of discussion at some point. So basically, a lot of it is trying to sort out something that I'm thinking about or check in with other people in my chats, especially during like quarantine times, and be like, all right, how's everybody doing? How we feeling? How we coping with, not being in life in the normal way that we want to be and all that. So it's a good way for me to like check up on people to check up on me and whatnot. And it doesn't pertain to like video games or Lego at all. So it's
Right.
very different.
Chatting about what's going on. That's good.
Yeah, exactly. So like, would there be one this Friday pertaining to events today? Maybe. I that's not confirmed, but like that would be something to talk about, not, but also I don't want to talk politics, stuff like that, Isaiah says, when's your Bricks O'Brien figure coming out? It's out now, actually. Taking orders for it. I'm still getting pieces in the mail. I actually think I got the last of the pieces today. So I have to ship out the kits and get them to people. I want to have them all shipped out for whoever ordered them by Black Friday, at least, so they get to people by Christmas. So it's on my Etsy shop. I can link it here, but you can also just look it up. But Mike's in the chat. Hello.
Hey, Mike. Glad to have you in the chat.
Brian, be the next Mike Mate. I don't know who that is.
No idea.
Oh. But aren't those parts exclusively printed? Wait, on my figure, no. Some are stickers, but they are not exclusive printing on any of them. And if you wanted to, you could just buy the pieces yourself. The pieces are out there, and you can order the printed tile custom as well as the stickers on the Etsy shop if you want to just make it yourself. It's totally an option. But most people, parents who follow me on Facebook don't want to go on Bricklink and do all that. So that's why they're available instructions for free as well.
You're not doing a good job selling your product when you're like, you could just not buy my product and just get it yourself.
Well, those are people that are like super skilled in doing Bricklink, which even me, I'm like, all right, I'd rather just buy the kit anyway. Right. And, the people that I'm like marketing the kit toward aren't going to go through the process. They don't even know what Bricklink is. So like, if you're savvy enough to do it, then yeah. And I want to offer the instructions.
No, that makes sense.
Sorry, guys. I was a little quiet there for a while. I was dumping some bricks and stuff, so I didn't want to have that on comms.
That is thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm kidding. I won't.
Brian, question above about Batlord. What? I don't see a question pertaining to Batlord.
Milan needs you to remember his Instagram password for him.
Pretty much. I don't know of any other. So kind of like what Nick was talking about before, like a website. I would have loved to have uploaded them to a website, but so that was initially what I wanted to do, was just have them on a site and just do it that way, like on my website or whatever. But then I'm like, okay, well, I have to make a website in order to do that. And I'm like, all right, just Facebook. You don't need to have an account to just see it on Facebook. Just
how do you have to post it on Facebook exactly, Brian?
Just pictures. It's just a photo album.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's a good way to go about it.
And, not for nothing too, if you do buy the instructions from the Etsy shop or Teespring shop, it's dirt cheap and the proceeds go to charity. So just saying. I'm not taking the 25 cents and running to the bank like, geez, let me make a Sprint real quick. I don't know. The Ghostbusters set is a car. I don't know of any Ghostbusters set at all. And especially since past Halloween, that'd be kind of not timely if they released it before or after Halloween. Like, all right, whatever.
I can't see them doing that.
Nah.
Jeff, so almost nothing goes to the charity then.
Well, what proceeds are there do go to charity, and not for nothing. We're also doing an entire charity campaign for Creations for Charity this entire month of November, Jeff. So why don't you take that salt and go put it on a burger somewhere else, sir?
Hey, it's not about the amount; it's the effort that matters. Okay, it's not. You don't make fun of people because they didn't raise as much money as someone else.
Yeah,
You're
exactly, Jeff.
Yeah, bro.
For it.
I raised 25 cents for charity, Jeff. How much you raised in the past 10 minutes, huh? Yeah, exactly.
Brutal. Savage.
In a more positive note, Lindsay says, wait, is it Sunita, Nick? What?
She thought like my significant other was here. It was my mom.
Oh. Well, that's very different.
She had a tech problem, and I was like, not right now, Mom.
Office hours are closed.
I'm going to grab, I guess, the burrow and work on that. So why not, right?
Doc says, is there a date for the Creations for Charity 24-hour live stream? There is. So we are starting the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving here in the U.S., which I believe is the 27th. I should confirm that. Yeah. So November 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So that's the same time we've started every year. We're going to do that again this year. 5 p.m. Eastern time. And then we'll go 24 hours straight using StreamYard. We'll be on Facebook, YouTube. We might throw it up on Twitch. We've got 3 followers over there, so it's a pretty big deal as well. We'll be 24 hours straight, and then we'll end at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, the 28th. So if you're available anytime during that, you can check on in the stream, be in the chat soon. In the next probably within the next week or two, we'll be putting out blog posts and posting out a way for people to sign up with a Google form if you actually want to join the stream. Then we'll send out the link when we go live.
Will I have an open invitation?
You
especially do.
You are always welcome to join whenever you would like.
Doc Sampson says, and who was Josh torturing for 24 hours this year? I know Hinkle is too old for it. So who besides you? Well, Doc, you're looking at him. Hello, sir.
In one of Brian's most regrettable decisions, he has agreed to do the 24-hour live stream with me this year.
Definitely one of his best decisions yet.
No, my body is already kind of up until 5 in the morning anyways, and I know I can stay up late. So it actually works out pretty well because there's a Legend of Zelda game coming out a couple of days beforehand. So I figure if that releases at midnight and I just power through a lot of that game the night it comes out, do videos on it, stay up till whenever, and regulate my schedule and just, do what I said before. Instead of being up 30 hours, wake up at, super late Friday.
Yeah.
And I don't think Thanksgiving plans are going to go as scheduled for my end of the family either. So I don't know if I'll be doing anything particularly special. So.
I just like to power through just 30 hours straight.
Yeah, that's a little much.
It's gotten easier every year. The first couple of years were definitely the hardest.
I know I can do it. It's just a matter of not staying up 30 hours. That I feel like I couldn't do.
Oh yeah, there's a 72-hour stream happening the weekend before our 24-hour live stream with a bunch of different people. I think I might actually be signed up to do an hour of that. That's a good reminder. I think I'm going to be streaming for an hour at some point for that. I need to look at that schedule again.
Are you streaming or is Beyond the Brick streaming?
Me as actually I'm not entirely sure how it works. I've never done it before with there, so I should probably clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I was muted. LOL.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you that was intentional or not.
No, I use the on mic mute button because it's closer than clicking the mouse to click it in StreamYard. So.
Do you guys think Lego are going to make a Lego set of the 2021 Batman movie? If that even comes out in 2021, who knows?
Yeah. But I mean, that new Batmobile would probably make for a cool Lego set, so I don't see why not.
I'm loving the gold accents on the ship here. Add some really nice color to it.
The bricks that you're building with right now, are those yellow though or gold?
Oh, they're yellow. Yeah, I guess in my mind though it'd be like like it adds that type of vibe to the set.
For sure. I was just like curious if the camera lighting was like way out of whack or my eyes are way out of whack. What's up, Brick Vibe? Welcome on in. Hope they release a Ghostbusters set for the new movie that's pushed back. Wink, wink.
If they release it at any point this year, then it would defeat the purpose if it's not going to release like before Halloween, because Ghostbusters is clearly a Halloween movie. So
Brian has never been wrong about a set release before.
I didn't say it was actually coming out before Halloween this year. I'm just saying if they did, that would be untimely marketing. But they also want to capitalize on the Christmas sales. I also don't have my marketing degree, so
I thought you did. Didn't you get it from where was that?
I think it was a Happy Meal.
Yes. Oh, right.
Yeah.
You got it in a Happy Meal.
Yeah. You can tell I have my marketing degree because I have 2 different shops where people can buy my products, both Etsy and Teespring. Oops.
We really need some mods in this chat, don't we? I need to like make some of our regular viewers mods.
Make
Because
Jeff
I
a mod.
looked up and there's like I don't think we have any. I guess none of our people who tune in every week are mods, I guess.
No, they don't. So it's just contribute. Jeff is here all the time. He's a moderator on my channel. You can make him a mod.
How do I need to go to I can't do it in StreamYard though. I think I have to go to the actual live stream here.
Yeah, you have to go to the actual live stream. You right click or you click on the dots on his name and you can deem him a moderator.
Okay, I'm gonna do that right now.
Ask to be a moderator?
Facebook, right?
What?
What we're talking about moderating?
Oh, that's true. I guess if the comments are coming through Facebook, that's true. I guess that wouldn't even do any good.
Yeah, moderating Jeff on YouTube is not going to help you with moderating Facebook.
Well, oh, wait. Is the Facebook chat being toxic?
Yeah, just like random
spammers. Yeah.
I
guess
I'm
everybody
seeing it now.
Oh.
I guess that's a good point, Nick. Well, okay. I guess I'll just keep an eye on it then.
Yeah, I thought you meant...
Your intentions were good. Your intentions were good.
No, we don't really get any spam from YouTube. It's really just the Facebook commenters that start spamming.
They're probably just bots trolling their way through Facebook streams.
Well, there goes Jeff's opportunity. Sorry.
Blocking your past power. Sorry, Jeff. Daniel, welcome on in. Uncivilized Facebookers, indeed. Well, clearly not all of them are uncivilized. Are you, Nick? Are you? I don't know. Am I just required to say I'm sorry because I'm Canadian, or do I actually mean it?
Joseph Zawada is apparently the closest thing to spam that we all get. True. Very true. Manny Brick Productions asking, how was your guys' Halloweens?
It was pretty chill. Went up to the cottage, wore a onesie, and that was the extent of my Halloween.
I did what Halloween. When was Halloween? I don't think I did anything. Saturday. Oh, I was at a pickleball tournament this weekend, which was super fun with my family. So we were playing. Producer John was balling out. Had some very, very entertaining games. It's fun to watch.
Nice. I ended up doing a live stream for about 4 hours, and then I just did nothing. I played Luigi's Mansion 3, and then I had a costume contest on my island in Animal Crossing.
There we go. That's hype. Where Joseph managed to pull off Slave Leia, correct?
Yes, he did. He pulled it off in a very unnecessary way, is what I would say.
With his reputation so far, I feel like that kind of just makes sense.
Oh, it does. 100%. It was expected, but not warranted. You know?
Cabbage Patch Journey.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the events in Salem, Massachusetts got canceled, so no spooky happenings were happening around me. There was a haunted house that I was going to go to, but then I was like, well, maybe not instead. And then I just, sat home. Or sat here, rather.
Yep. Mm-mm. My cabbages. Oh, I love that golden light.
If anybody else did anything special for Halloween, let me know. I know Massachusetts still had trick-or-treating as a thing, but I don't think it was as effective as in previous years.
Golden light. I would say that counts. Building a haunted house on Saturday.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw actually a lot of like within my own community, a lot of people were posting pictures of like cooking or baking that they did that was Halloween themed. It's a good way to kind of substitute in celebrating normal ways. Just getting creative at home.
Pumpkin carving.
Yeah. Exactly. Lots of good ways to go about it.
Yeah, Nick, hitting all the Massachusetts spooky things to do, especially Salem. Oh man. That's the place you gotta be. And you're obviously welcome to say hello to me and all that. We'll meet up.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm
Someday.
trying to find some pieces right now that I can't.
Oh, I was talking to Ghost Frickin' Talking in the chat. His name is Nick. Not you. I mean, you can go too, Nick, if you want. But
I was a little confused. I'm like, I don't see any Nicks in the chat right now. Like, someone else.
Yeah. Ghost Frickin' Talking.
Gotcha.
Do you do scary stuff, either of you?
No.
Terrifyingly spooky.
I'm not like a horror movie person. Yeah, scary stuff on purpose. You know, sometimes like in particularly travels in different countries, I will accidentally wander into those situations, but not on purpose.
Nah, I'm a scaredy cat too. Just like, nah.
Where are these pieces?
Doc watched the new Dracula series from BBC. I haven't heard anything about that. I'm glad it was good. Apparently, Ghost Frickin' Talking has an open invitation to the Conjuring house out that way. I didn't know that was out here. That sounds terrifying. Even though I feel like most of the spooky happenings are like not necessarily all in your head, but you know, you definitely get yourself in a mindset before you go into a place like that and you're all freaked out.
In a deep dive for some missing pieces. I don't know. I'm on step 10 here, and there's some pieces you're supposed to stick into the one mast, and they don't appear to be in with the rest of the parts. But I'm sure they're here somewhere.
Are they in the separate, like, one-off bag?
I feel like you must have like a really random set of parts. Oh no, those are probably your extras from earlier bags next to the brick separator.
Oh, I just found the other 10 that I was missing. Here we go. I knew it was around here somewhere.
There you go.
You should have been like,
I've never called into Lego customer service about missing pieces. I don't think I've ever had to do that.
Me neither.
I was going to say you should be like every other mom that comes into the Lego store and say, no, these pieces are not in here. Ma'am, did your child lose the pieces? No, my child's flawless. They didn't lose anything. Lego didn't pack these pieces in here. All right, call customer service. Goodbye. See ya. Happens all the time. Sir, did you accidentally leave the piece in the bag and throw it out? Well, no. Why would I do that? I mean, you're accusing me of being stupid.
I always say it's very important to do a bag check. You gotta press your bags flat and make sure there's no pieces hiding.
No, Nick, my child's flawless and doesn't make mistakes like that. How dare you accuse?
He's also the greatest builder ever.
We have just as many Lego sets as you guys have in this store.
Totally realistic. I have no doubt about it.
We could open up our own store.
I can't wait to come shopping there instead of at the Lego store. That's why you check everywhere. Indeed, Golden Light.
Flashbacks from 3 years ago working at Lego, right, Mike?
Sounds like you got to go to Fright Fest at Six Flags in New England, Brian.
Yeah, but also there's a ton of people there probably. Not even like COVID aside, just like it's always mobbed.
That's true.
The last time I went to Six Flags, I planned the trip, and I'm usually the trip planning friend. And it was, I didn't realize it at the time, but it was on June 30th, which was the last Saturday before 4th of July. And they had all of the 4th of July things going on and all of the people there. And
no.
Oh, man.
That was really good planning there, Brian.
Yeah, I screwed the pooch on that one.
Coincidentally, Brian is no longer the trip planning friend.
Yes. Which would be a good thing because I'm sick and tired of planning all the things. Wait, the park was closed this year, Enthusiastic Banana? Really? Huh. I didn't realize that. Is Disney still open? Do we know?
That's a good question.
I believe it is, as far as I know.
Our big theme park was closed for like all of this year.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Miniman? Someone on Twitch. Let's go.
Whoa, a Twitch commenter. Wow, that's a rare breed around here. Thanks for joining. You might be the first person to ever comment on Twitch on one of our streams.
Look at that. In case you're not following, twitch.tv/Beyond the Brick.
I'm not even sure how anyone would find our streams over there.
Hey, you just, you stumble across, you're like, hey, here's a building Lego stream.
That's true.
I'm going to double check I'm following right now. I was not.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
Now I am. You should definitely be using the brick building tag, Mr.
Yes.
Josh,
Okay.
so more people can find you.
I can educate you more on that afterwards, Joshua. There's a whole thing.
Yeah, we don't have much of a strategy right now. It was more like, hey, we've got the account and we can do it anyway with StreamYard, so why not?
Yeah. That's fair.
Oh, Miniman says I found you on Facebook, so searched you on here. Well, cool. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Dr. Blueberry up in there too. Let's go. All the friends.
So, Josh, are you looking to like finish up this bag here and another one, or like how many bags are you looking to do?
Yeah, I'll probably do one more after this, and then we'll call it.
Cool.
Yep. Get this mast put together.
Wait, you can stream to Twitch from StreamYard now? Yes, you've always been able to do that, actually. That's how Kevin does his live streams. That's how, yeah.
Yeah, they make it super easy. You can just you can do Periscope, LinkedIn, well, like literally any platform that lets you stream, you can do it.
Did you say LinkedIn?
Yes. we tried to do it on LinkedIn, but they have a weird system where you have to like fill out a form and get approved to stream on there or something. I don't think I think John filled it out, but as far as I know, we never heard anything back. So I don't think we've ever actually done a stream over there.
There we go.
If we talk more about e-commerce, then they'll allow it. Gotta have a good marketing strategy for these live streams.
Mean to dress like the Joker. Definitely cool.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I'm like, yeah, coincidentally.
Purple and green. Like Twitch. This was also decided by Twitch. I don't have any say in these things. So.
You have to submit your resume and get interviewed to stream on LinkedIn.
There's a market waiting to be tapped there of like gameplay content on LinkedIn. I promise you it's there.
No doubt. Look at that. Everybody discovering Twitch.
Now everybody's finding us on Twitch. There you go.
There's one other place you can go to find great stuff on Twitch. Technically, too.
Well, technically, yes.
Bricks O'Brien, and then there's this other guy named Brick and Nick. Like, you don't want to worry about him too much. It's the Bricks O'Brien channel that's important.
Nah.
Honestly, check out Nick's and Brian's channels on Twitch. They're going to be far more entertaining.
True.
Wait, are you saying we're both far more entertaining than this, even though we're all here right now?
Well, you guys are also putting out much more consistent content on your Twitch streams.
I'm here at this point because I haven't missed one yet, and I'm waiting until the wheels fall off the track. So I got the light reflecting off of the
I know that. I've never seen that before.
I know. Where does this light come from?
I have wait, what's over there? I have like disassembled Lego set over there, and the light is bouncing directly off of it, ding, right into my eye.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen sunlight in that room for you, so like this is new.
Well, I don't show the windows. I'm not a hermit just sitting in here with the lights off, but I have a fill light.
And I wanted blackout blinds, but
are those really blackout?
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to get them there, but
yeah, I have them.
I guess some natural light on occasion is kind of nice.
Yeah, right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows in this office, and 2 of them are completely blacked out. 1 is half blacked out because otherwise, when I record in the normal setup, it doesn't show any of the other lights that are lit up. So, like, I wanted some darkness.
Makes sense. Gotta have it arranged nicely.
I'll be right back. I got to turn into Mario.
Completely understandable.
Yeah, I often just also disappear and turn into Mario.
Brian's natural form has to come out occasionally.
Oh, wow. He literally gives the mic to Mario. It's cute. I appreciate that.
Cute.
I also can't. It looks like he's blinding Mario, though, so that wasn't very nice of him. Could have given him some sunglasses or something, be a little more thoughtful. Jeez.
Oh, that's true.
Jeez.
You look like you just walked in out of your room into Brian's room. It's a nice transition there.
Can you imagine if I just suddenly appeared on Brian's stream?
I know. That'd be great.
We actually have been living next door to each other for the last 3 years, and we didn't tell you guys. It's funny. One of the things I need to requires me to climb on my desk.
What?
Yeah, I want to adjust some stuff that I have mounted to the ceiling. So.
Oh, I see.
Here we go. You guys can see the whole room now. Welcome. Those are Nick's hands getting the shades, duh, obviously. Where do I want to do this? Bet you've never had someone standing on their chair on your stream before.
This is a first. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know this is what you've always wanted.
I love your heart on the wall. That's so cool. I've always liked that.
Thanks, Josh. It's an honor to have you on there. Do you guys think Jang would stand on his chair? Nick, aren't your feet cold? No, it's actually quite warm here. I'm in a basement, so every studio needs a good python. The whole brick room viewing, indeed.
I'm sure Jang has stood on some chairs to do some crazy stuff with his massive city setup.
True. Probably necessary. Nice though, man. I'm very lucky, Joseph. Very lucky indeed. Shout out to Mama and Papa Brick for letting me do this. Always got to give them some love.
Doman says, I'm usually watching BTB on YouTube and on the television set with commenting on Facebook on my phone. I'd only ever watched Brick and Nick before. Well, thanks for joining us on Twitch.
It is made up of Lego pieces, Jonathan. So it is all bricks of the people who have subscribed to my stream on Twitch. I write their name on a brick, and then it gets to go on the big heart. And so that has grown over the years as we have found more and more friends to join our community.
It's a beautiful thing.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Miniman, tell her that you won it. Don't tell her that you bought it.
Now everyone is on Twitch. It's just like, we're not going to have
It's flipping over to the dark side. Look what I've done. It's actually Miniman. Miniman started it all. Miniman, you started a revolution.
Whatever people find is the easiest to watch us on.
I mean, the best emotes are no doubt.
I don't think we have any of those right now.
You would not. You would not. Not yet, anyways. Soon. I'm sure. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm watching you guys on MySpace. So modern. Not doing it on AOL though? Disappointing. Disappointing. No problem, Jonathan. Friendster wouldn't load. Fair enough, Jeff.
Jeff's just trying to keep all the technologies alive.
Just like what was it, GeoCities, right, Josh?
Oh, yes, John. The
Was
tweet.
that John who recommended that?
John sent that.
So I put it out on Twitter. I was looking for help finding a website builder, and these guys are like, check out GeoCities. And I had like having absolutely no idea what that was. I was like, oh, I'll check this out. Let me go see what this is about. It's literally like some ancient website for making websites that's no longer existent. JP, I'm actually just organizing some cables in my room. I did some sorting earlier. But yeah, they totally got me. Props to John for totally pulling my legs.
Check out GeoCities. It's pretty hot right now.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, that's a weird name for a website maker, but okay. I trust these guys. I know what's up.
They've never led me astray before. This has got to be it.
These trolls. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oops. Not trying to make excessive noise here.
Joseph Zawato says GeoCities and mock pages are killing it. That's right. You know where the action's at, Joseph. Ooh, time to add the ship to the.
Alrighty.
I just feel like I have too many leftover pieces. Oh, that's because I missed one of the masks. Okay, that makes sense.
You know, Golden Light, that would have been more exciting if it was an actual Rickroll, though. I love me the Rickroll now. I used to like get so annoyed by it, but now I just love that song. Favorite carnival food? I really like cotton candy from the carnival.
Favorite carnival funnel cakes. Funnel cakes
Ooh,
are
funnel
probably
cakes is a good call. And you remember that Lego app that was around for like 5 days? I don't remember, Joseph. Like, what was the app about?
Lug promote them once and then they disappeared. There was, well, there have been a number of apps that have just popped up and then disappeared very quickly. There was the like Brickley or something. Was it called something? I feel like it was something like that had like lugs and builders kind of trying to get on board. I'm trying to remember what it was called now.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't Lego though.
Okay.
That was like someone trying to come up with like a Flickr Instagram mix thing, I think.
Gotcha.
I mean, Life of George didn't last very long, that's for sure. I really wish those apps had still been around though. I still have mine. What else?
The Lego Life app is still a thing as far as I know. I think it's very much aimed at kids.
No, I think that's, or no, is the Lego Instructions app now dedicated? Oh yeah, Lego Instructions is dedicated, but Lego Life is still going for sure.
Whatever happened to the piece scanning box for Bricklink? Was that a thing that Bricklink was working on?
Oh, I think there was like a Kickstarter maybe, or an Indiegogo for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the AFL community app. Okay, yeah, Joseph. No, I think you're thinking of Brickley. And welcome back, Brian. Where did you run off to?
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
The facilities. That's usually what me turning into Mario means. I just try to be subtle about it, so it's not like, hey, here, I'm gonna go do something else. Brian, you look lighter. Jeff. So I feel the desire to tell you, what actually caused the mark on my lip.
You
here,
never actually. Yeah, that's true. We never got the real story from you.
No, so I ended up going home on a Sunday from here, and I heated up some pizza rolls, and you know how they have filling in them? Well, the filling ended up not going like into my mouth, and it squirted to the outside of the actual filling, and it burned my lip. I'm not kidding.
That is insane.
Pizza rolls, Hot Pockets, you got to be careful with that stuff, man.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Everybody be careful when you're warming up your food.
Yeah, I wish that was a much more impressive story, but that's what happened.
Yeah, well, like you should have seen the other guy comment.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Joshua?
There weren't like a bunch of 5-year-olds that tried to mug you on the way home from your studio?
No, thankfully not. No, it was just me being fat that caused me to get a burn mark on my lips here. The goat has arrived.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Are you like blink twice if they have you held captive?
I think the kids are sleeping.
Oh, okay.
I hope so. Finally, after a long journey. But I just want to say hello to everybody.
Thank you. It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. And this is the moment where I just want to say thank you to everybody. And just relax after a long day. And I think it's possible that maybe a kid will arrive in a few seconds. So if I'm gone, I'm gone.
That's perfectly fine.
No, I mean, so everybody is great out there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm on week 3 of building this amazing set here. I just attached the front of the ship to the island. It looks amazing.
The Barracuda Bay. I actually had the original one when I was a child, so I still have it.
Okay, and no need to flex on us like that, Andreas.
I'm so old that I still own the old one, yeah, and so it's still out there. And the second one is lovely. It's a great build. So, but now you see the difference. This is just a short time where I will join you. Just to show you, this is the other Andreas. This is the private person right now. Just be calm. You know, don't scream all the time. Just sit here, totally relaxed. Being a father, being a dad. You know, I'm not this person right now. This guy sitting in his office, screaming, dancing. You know, just be relaxed. And this is my good friend. This is the journey for you as well.
Okay.
So wait,
just want to let you.
Can we have you on like a Friday night chat about like fatherhood and life, please? Can we make that happen?
Yes. We need your advice.
Beside a fireplace.
Yes.
The world will be different, totally different. But I was wondering. I mean, I don't want to interrupt here, but you're building. We're all chatting. You have bought a house. This is true. This is true. There's not a rumor.
Yeah. I bought a house.
It's not leaked information.
It's not. Brian, no, Brian didn't leak it on Instagram or anything.
Brian, I'm just wondering. Last time I've been on the stream, there was this Joshua. You know, this Josh, this Beyond the Brick
right.
genius. And now there's a guy who bought a house who will marry soon. I hope this is not a spoiler or any private thing, but you're going to marry.
Not a spoiler.
I mean, what else happened? So a house, a girl. Is there a horse? What else is new?
Where's the horse? A pony, at least. Come on.
Do you have a donkey back there? What do we got?
Oh my goodness!
Some cattle.
No. So it seems, I mean, we had the second lockdown in Germany, so it seems we all be around for much longer here, and I'll be back for a real stream very soon where we chat for hours, in depth and talk about all the topics. But okay, there are a few things I would like to know here. First of all, Brian, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you as well, sir.
I miss you. So this is actually the reason why I'm here, sitting on the couch. It's really risky. 3 things can happen right now. My girlfriend can come in. Are you crazy? Screaming in your smartphone while the kids are sleeping. 1. 2, one of the 2 kids could arrive and say, hey, what are you doing? I would like to have something to eat, to drink. Let's play something.
Your kids talk to you.
And
hey, what are you doing? Give me something to eat.
and the third thing is right now, I can tell you, I mean, this is all about fun here, this is fun, and this is going to be fun the whole time. I will join you for 3 more minutes, but I will stay awake the whole evening to see actually what is going on in your beloved country. So I will try at least, because it's it's like starting at midnight. There's a special show in Germany, and I will try to see what's going on in your country, and
just get
we will
some good
see.
sleep and wake up in the morning. Don't bother staying up.
What I enjoy. I did this I think 4 years ago. It's really nice because you see all the you get all the information about different states and stuff. They prepared a lot of. I mean, the thing is, they started I think 11:30, like before midnight. And then they're going to be hours, to fill. So there are all these nice movies and stuff, which is really enjoyable to
They
watch.
talk a lot about Indiana.
Maybe, I hope so. And I know the state, but this was really loud. But the thing is, right now it's 9, and I'm already tired. But I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about me, Brian. It's about you. What I can tell you. What I can tell you.
What can you tell me, man?
Your journey is awesome. When Josh started this quarantine podcast, whatever this is, I thought, okay, this Brian, is he the right guy, the right spot for him as a Twitch genius, But what you've done with this show, I mean, you took it and now it's your own, It's really like last week, I just, I was sitting on the toilet. Oh, Beyond the Brick is live. And
I was
thought,
sitting here taking a dump, and I was listening to Brian talk about all this Lego, and it was just great.
And I was done with my business, and I saw the stream for 10 seconds, and I saw you in the Luigi costume. It was awesome. This is the way you have to do it, Brian. Really, Joshua. You were great. You're great, but Brian, this is, and Brittany, you're awesome too. You're a great builder. Don't get me wrong here, but it's something special between Brian and me. It's like I really feel that he is on the run. He is young. And Brian, okay, here I can tell you the truth right now.
Yeah,
a few things will change very soon. 1 year ago, I thought this is going to be the way Joshua Handlin will be the man, the man, the YouTube star. He will go for it. But now, house, wife, now it's your turn, Brian. Because Josh, really,
you're like the Emperor Palpatine on the throne. You're like, it is now your destiny, my child. You will be next for the wife and the house. Like you're like on there over in Germany. You're the hologram in my office that appears. And I'm like, yes, my daughter.
So no,
like,
but it's really. I mean, it's awesome. All the news. It's great to hear. And I really hope that I will, within the next weeks or so, I will sit in my office and I can show you what's new in my office, what I'm building. A lot of stuff is going on, but right here I'm sitting in a very quiet mood in my living room. And of course, one of my living rooms. I have a lot of living rooms around because this is a big house. but beside that, okay. But it's not about me. It's beyond the brick live stream. Josh, where are you right now?
Every time you say it's not about me, you somehow keep talking about yourself.
This is not about me. This is not a sandwich. It's beyond the brick. Joshua, where are you right now? How many steps do you have still to build? Where are we?
I'm on step 11, so I'm gonna. Whoops! Now I'm breaking it. I'm gonna stop here for the day because we've got to end the stream here in just a few minutes. But I'm gonna pick back up next week. Hopefully next week I'll finish. That's my goal.
That's awesome. And Brian, what are you building there?
I am building the burrow from Harry Potter. I just started on bag 2, so I'll probably finish this off camera and pick back up next week.
Awesome stuff. And Brick Nick, what are you building?
I was actually doing some sorting earlier, and then some preparation for some time lapsing in the future.
This sounds good. And beside that, is there anything I can tell you? No. So lockdown in Germany. Lockdown.
I saw your giant pizza that you emailed me a photo of. That looked great.
Yes, this was actually another place, but the same, like franchise.
Oh, okay.
So,
I wondered if it was the same place you'd taken us to.
No. So now there is a lockdown for restaurants and bars in Germany, and it was the last day, and it was really hot. It was warm. So we sit outside and had our pizza, and now the next 4 weeks we will stay at home again. And hope everything will be fine very soon. And so
Megan Klein in the chat says, "Just saying, as a tired parent, I relate to this guy so much."
Maybe this looks tired somehow, But I can tell you, if I would see Brian now, if Brian would just step in, we're gonna have fun the whole night. This is the energy we have. Right now, this just sitting here with all the crazy thoughts, like staying awake the whole night and watching what's going on. And I mean, I will sleep about 1 hour. But right now it's really good to see you, and I hope to see you again very soon. That's my goal. This is my energy, and I never do any commercial stuff. I never. It's AJ. But today I've uploaded maybe the best video of all time with your beloved brother, John.
Really?
Yeah. There are 2 new videos online. Yes, it's unassembled. But
okay,
the one
there's
one with Joshua and one with John. And ours, it's all about sugar. It's awesome. But with John, this is America for me. Please check it out. It's like John Hanlon and hot dogs.
It comes from the heart. John doesn't show up on Beyond the Brick, but on Assembled, that's where you can find that content.
This is the special content, of course. So you have 1 more week to build your Barracuda Bay.
That's the goal. Hopefully, I think I can finish it next week.
And Brian, your journey. How long do you have to build your set?
I have probably, I could do it next week, probably.
This is perfect. This is actually, I think, my first stream since June or July or something. There was no live streams on my website. I was just, I was in this mood, like chill, and then wake up one day and think, okay, we have our lives back, but no, it's not the case. So now I'm again in this chill mood,
Well, you know what, Andreas? It's good to have you back. It's good to have you here, and provide the energy that you can. A little more mellowed out this time. It's greatly appreciated, man.
Good.
When you join us on the 24-hour live stream, we're going to need more energy than this. Okay, we need you to be the other Andreas.
This is going to be very special. I mean,
there we go.
I will dress as Luigi. I will.
Whatever you can do.
Joshua, just give me 1 second, because I feel that you're gonna end the stream very soon. I can smell it.
Yeah, we need to wrap things up here.
But there is one last question for Brian. It's your stream. You can end it right now. It's not my business. But again, while I was sitting on the toilet last week, and I saw you as Luigi, Brian. Why? It was awesome. It was awesome. It reminds me of the good old day of late night. You know, it was awesome. But why? Was there any reason?
Well, here in America, we have a little thing called Halloween where you dress up in a costume and act like a buffoon. So Halloween was this past Saturday, and then the Quarantine Cast Tuesday was the last one before Halloween.
But as a ghost or something, I mean, Halloween it's a spooky event.
You can dress up as anything. People dress up as all sorts of characters. Didn't Kevin Hinkle's kid? Didn't he had some Mario themed costume?
He was Luigi as well, and Kevin painted a Boo for a pumpkin.
Yeah, and then a Boo is a pumpkin. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Andreas. It doesn't need to be terrifying.
Okay. Now I've learned something. Thank you so much. And I promise you, next time I'll be back. It will be a parking lot where I stand, or apple or strawberry, something special. Because this right now, you know, this is level.
Boring.
This is not beyond the break. This is not beyond the break. I'm really sorry.
This is what I expect from an assembled stream, not beyond the break.
Yes, of course. Everybody, please stay safe. I hope. Is there still time to vote, or is it closed?
Some states you can, not every state, but yes.
Go vote, and see you around next time.
Okay, well, we'll just end it, so you can stay here for while we end if you want.
Okay,
there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna hit end broadcast here. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm glad you could join us for more building and chatting. Big shout out, Nick. Thanks for joining us today.
I'll see you guys next week too.
Andreas, glad you could stop by.